Oh, hello. Welcome back to the FrankenGames, my video series in which I look at every single video game based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the book from like the early 1800s, I forget the year. And as I do with every single video, we start off with a random quote from that book. Today's quote is, "One day in the bloom of health and hope, and the next a prey for worms and the decay of the tomb." Decay of the tomb. That's just the kind of cheery thing that happens in this book, which I started rereading at the beginning of this video series. I finished rereading it, and let me tell you, everybody in this book is miserable. Everyone talks about happiness as like fleeting. Happiness is a very fleeting thing in the world of Frankenstein. But otherwise, the guy Frankenstein is miserable, his creation is miserable, the people around Frankenstein are miserable. It's all this guy brought it on. He did everything. This guy Frankenstein, real bad choices on his part across the board. He's also very emotional, I would say. But anyway, yeah. So that's today's quote, and then let's move on from there to game one of this day. What day is it? I keep forgetting what freaking day we're on. This is day 6. I didn't mention that yet. This is day 6 of the FrankenGames. Okay. We're in 1992. I think we just got into 92, right? Yes. We have entered 1992. Game 1 called Frankenstein. Another one of those original titles. Released on the Amiga and the Atari ST, developed by Enigma Variations. Brief description is, the player must collect tools and bodies for Frankenstein to use in his quest to create artificial life. So, this is one in which we're not Frankenstein, actually. This might be the first time we have the quest to assemble the creature, but we're not playing the scientist himself. So let me start us up here. I will be playing the Atari ST version. So once again, emulating via the Steam STEEM emulator. And that would be Frankenstein. And as with every Atari ST game, you just kind of wait for it to load. At least via the emulator. Zeppelin Games. In that, who is Enigma Variations, and why did I write their name down? I hope I didn't get... I don't think I got the developer wrong, but I do think that there are often different publishers and developers in the mix of all these different games. And this game actually kicks off a look at several games that are all very closely tied together. But I'll get into that after we play through this first one. What is happening on the screen, by the way? Who was that? No clue. Hey, we have some actual credits here. Joe Booth, Chris Edwards, Darren Melbourne, and Zeppelin Games. Yeah, so I think whatever I wrote up here is just wrong. Zeppelin Games appears to be the primary developer there, so there you go. There we go, and how do I actually advance this? Oh, I have to press the fire button. So we have the scientist telling Igor, his assistant, to go bring a pillow. And that's it. That's the setup we get for this here video game. So yes, instead of playing the scientist trying to create the creature, we're playing Igor, the assistant. A character that does not exist in the book, of course. I think this is an original creation from the movie. The first Boris Karloff movie, where he plays Frankenstein's creature. That's how we are now. We're the lackey. Not the first time either. We're gonna get quite a few games where we play as this Igor fella. So we're looking for parts. We were told to go find a pillow. You have in the middle there what looks like a anxiety meter, like how much are you freaking out, but it's really just a health bar. So every time you take a hit, like I'll do here, you take a bit of what we would think of as damage, but here they characterize it as the this like sanity meter, basically. So there you go. I think Eternal Darkness is a game touted for its sanity system, but I would say Frankenstein 1992 beat you to it. Somebody go ahead and rewrite the history books. I need to jump up here. Actually, no. I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. All I know is I was told to go find a pillow somewhere. Actually, this is a thing I can grab, isn't it? No, no, no. I'm taking damage from that. I should not have touched it. I'm almost, what would you say, about to go mad? It's worth noting here that both the Amiga and Atari ST versions look exactly the same. If you look up this game on the Amiga, it looks just like this. So they're very much like very closely linked versions of this game. I don't suppose I have weapons. If I do, I have no idea how to do anything or fire that weapon. Because there's a fire button. Whoa, really? I would not have guessed that I could jump through the ceiling. Oh, I died. I died, but I picked... Okay, so we start over. Yeah, I was gonna say I died, but I picked up something. I don't know. I don't think it was the pillow. Let's go poke at that one more time. So it's a fetch quest. This whole game appears to be a fetch quest, the video game, in which you're being told, hey, go find a specific item. You retrieve the item, and then I'm sure he'll just tell me to go find something else. So in these videos, I'm not playing through all the way through these games, but I do try to advance to some appreciable degree. So I think if we can find this pillow, I will call it for this first game. But we need to go actually find the pillow. Oh, this... Yeah, I know scrolling was a feature not available on every system, but that's pretty rough. that screen shift thing. Hey, shouldn't there be pillows right here? That just occurred to me. Look, I can't... Wait. No, I cannot jump through here. So this feels like a secret to me. I picked up... Whoa, what is happening? I mean, I'll just keep on keeping on here, but... We're just jumping across the roof. Sometimes there's collision, sometimes there's not. Now there's cloud platforms. That again. So that's how we get back to the doctor. Or at least one path. There might be other paths that I can see there, but... So now I know. To get to the dock, I have to go around to the top, and that'll let me back in. Again, I have no clue where I might find a pillow, so I'll just go this way this time. I mean, I would hope the first item is easy to find. I'm ignoring what I was going to say about it. I mean, it must be in the mansion, or in that house somewhere, but I'm just going to ignore that. Wow, look how... I mean, today's quote is very fitting. This game looks very grim. We have hanging bodies and all sorts of spooky stuff happening, which I'm cool with. I don't know about you. I'm taking a whole bunch of damage, really being totally careless with my health. There's a zombie holding his own head. That did not feel like a good choice, but now I'm stuck, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Oh, we crawl. Floating disembodied things is very European platformer vibe. Nothing there. I'm holding something. And I'm dead. Okay, that was the reset. Or rather, that was the game over signal. I have 3 lives, apparently. So I can get reset but I don't lose my progress. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can find this pillow at the very least. Let's go down the well. Sure. Why not? I don't know. In general, it seems like going downward doesn't work out for anyone. Like, what? There's nothing down here that I can find. There's probably secrets and secret ways to open things. This also looks like I'm... oh, no, not stuck. No pillows that I can find. I truly just want to find the location of the pillow. Can I duck and crawl here? No, we cannot. So what's the purpose of any of this? Nothing up there. Nothing there. Let's go this way. I wonder if Igor has persisted in Frankenstein stories in general, but I am curious if the character will keep popping up in later video games. Because I do feel like this is a very specific reference to the Universal movies, where they did have the Hunchback assistant. Can I go this way? No, nothing there. That bloody nail looks like it's a point of interest, but no, nothing there. Go! Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't lock me in. It felt like there had to be a way out of there, so I'm glad I did find it. But arbitrarily hidden passage is not a very fun way to do that, by the way. That's me. That's feedback for these developers back in the early 90s. Oh, okay. That's happening. Whoa, slow down. Alright, there must be another passenger here somewhere. Alright, we can't crawl. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. This dungeon is way too long. Like, what is happening with all this? Tortured, I picked up a corpse. That's not what he wanted. I think if I manage to return this, he's gonna say, like, nope, that's not what I needed. We have ghosts taking on a physical form. We're about to die. At least they let me do this. But also, yeah, we've reached the end of this area. Ooh, I'm gonna take a hit right here. Especially from that dumb ghost. There it is. Okay. Do I get to keep what I had? Again, he'll probably tell me... oh, nope. Alright, so that dungeon did not lead to a pillow. I guess I am learning where some stuff is. I learned where there's a painting. I learned where there's a corpse. A whole corpse. Let's go straight to the left this time. Alright, this looks very Maniac Mansion-ish. Oh, I picked up something. I don't think it was the pillow. Oh, just falling into random places. Okay. We've got some shears. Oh man, I'm being totally careless because I'm not trying to complete this. I'm just trying to see a few minutes of it. Yeah. I mean, how hardcore do I want to be about finding this pillow? Because it sure feels like I should just not worry about it. Alright, well, let's say I wanted to return from here. How would I possibly do that? I think that's it. I mean, I guess I will say it controls well. I don't know if it comes across, but it controls well. I do like the visuals. The art is really good, especially compared to the last. Yesterday I looked at an Atari ST game. Nothing like this. This Well, this just looks like it had a bigger budget, honestly. The previous game looked, I don't know, it looked like an indie solo developer of the late 80s, early 90s worked on it by himself, or by themselves, while this looks more, I don't know, like it has a few more people, which we know it does, right? We saw those credits. There's a programmer, there's an artist, there's a designer, so there's definitely multiple people collaborating on this project versus the last one where I think it was just one person on that. I think it was called Castle Frankenstein, pretty sure. Okay, where have we not gone yet? I don't think we've gone to the right here. Right, well that just leads... What? Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. There's no reason to do that, my dude. Okay, that jerk is going to be... Now we know that there's a shorter path than going across the roof. But, still no pillow. I feel like if I can find a bedroom in this mansion somewhere, that'll solve this problem. So there you go. If you're playing patiently, that's the kind of thing you're gonna do. You're gonna wait for enemies to pass by. Shouldn't I stand on the platform? Alright, go this way. Again, I think this should be the pillow. Like, the first item really should have been a freebie. Like, here's an easy one. Go grab this one thing and come on back. But these jerks decided, no, we're not doing that. Alright, nothing here. I'm looking at 4 pillows. Oh, well, there it is. Also, I was right. The first item is relatively simple to find. It's right next to the, well, I don't know if it's right next to the scientist, but it's pretty close. So mission accomplished. Well, my mission of making a 1% of progress before I stop playing and move on to the next game. But let's just return this and see what happens. Don't flick me off the balcony, dude. Wow. What a jerk. I know where the shears are, by the way. I'm sure you saw them too when we were in the garden. Oh man, I'm tempted. Okay, now that I've done one item and I know where the second one is, yeah, I'm going for it. I'm just gonna go grab the shears. If I survive, then we're good. If I don't survive, I'll just stop playing at that point. Let's go. No. Do they let me swap? I don't know if they'll let me swap. Let's see. What? I can't stand on the... Oh, what a... That's unnecessary. That level of jerkdom. But also, I can't... How am I supposed to get up there? I can't stand here. I can't reach that. I mean, there's no other shelf or ledge that I can find here. Yeah, we're just gonna call it here. Oh, what was that? I think he stood on that red object, whatever it was. Punch. There it is. Alright, well that's the end of my playthrough, or my gameplay recording of Frankenstein from 1992 by FrankenGames. I got the developer name up there wrong, but anyway, now we know. And yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and pause, get to the end of game 1 here, and close that out. And now we move on to game 2 of 2. It's only 2 games in this video, or today. So that was game 1. Game 2 is going to also be from 1992 for the Commodore 64, also called Frankenstein, also from FrankenGames. So I got the name here. Igor assists Baron Frankenstein, who is in the process of attempting to build a man and bring him to life. You might be thinking, like, hold up, buddy. So the same developer made a game called Frankenstein from the same year. It's just a different platform. But, and I've already made this call in previous videos, there are enough differences between these versions that I decided to split it. Like, all right, we're going to look at one, like Amiga and Atari ST, same game. They look the same level design, but then we have other platforms, plural. This will not be the last platform we look at. But anyway, so just know that. This game will pop up multiple times where we play as Igor, we collect parts, and we platform all over the place looking for stuff. So let me go ahead and launch it. This one, I believe, is another one from Internet Archive. Yeah, there it is. Let's get it loaded. We are loading the... What did I just say? Wait, C64, really? Oh, yeah, there it is. That's the tell. When you see that boot screen, that's the C64 boot screen. With all the simulated, like, scanline stuff. And here we find out that this was another game that was cracked by some randos who put in a way too elaborate ident screen themselves. Paradise. Now we know who made that intro. It's funny how that was a huge thing back then. Like, to show off your skills in music and graphics, you would crack games, add an intro, and then people would see you, and I guess you would hope they would remember you. And now we have another. Do you want unlimited time? Nah. So now you know that if you want to play this thing with cheats, this version of the C64 port has cheats. So different developers. Dave, Neil, and Andy, those names are all different from the last game. So that tells you a lot there. So somebody owned the rights to this game. Zeppelin Games, I guess, owned the rights. And they just shopped it out to different contractors, I guess. Whoa. Look at that muscle man. Uh-oh. Do I know the controls? Oh, there it is. I pressed something. So we have a scientist doing some stuff, tweaking and doing all sorts of things. We have the Igor, the hunchback assistant. Come here, you wretched creature. Yeah. Which intro do I prefer? This longer one or the short one from the previous version? I think I prefer the short one. Just snappy. It looks great. It looks great because of the the art looks way better. They just get right to it. Is it stuttering for you? Because it's stuttering for me. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, same setup though, where he kicks him out. Alright, there we go. I'm just trying to figure out what the controls are. It's numpad, if you're curious. Numpad controls. There's no ducking, so I assume no ducking and crawling. This already looks different. Sort of? That skull looks familiar from the last game. Wait, did he say what he needs? I don't think I remember seeing that in the text. You can see that the health bar is another quote-unquote fear bar. Or fear meter, so as I take hits, I'll just be... my fear bar will increase. Just like in real life. Alright, let's just hang out here for a... Are you kidding me? Wow. You fall off the stairs if you walk across them. What kind of bonkers choice is that? So you can see here, yeah, the premise and the setup are the same, but the level design is just so radically different, and so much of it is so radically different that, yeah, it just felt like this is a different game. I can't claim that this is just ooh, dead. Yeah, I could not claim that this is, that the C64 port is just another version of it, because it's so different. And I keep dying. I'm just gonna jump. I'm taking a ton of hits. The physics in this one don't feel as good. I'll tell you that now. The controls, it feels bad, man. It feels real bad. Alright. We're dead again. More lives, right? I don't think I had 7 lives before. I had 3 lives. Woof. Woof. Yeah, the physics in this are bad. And it's stuttering. I don't know if it's stuttering... Oh, no. I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing. So yes. I don't know if it's this Internet Archive emulated version or what, but that's bad. So, that's unfortunate. Well, it's not unfortunate. Again, if you want to play a better version of this, go back and play that Atari ST version, because it's just looks a lot better than this and a lot more fun. This is unfortunately quite stuttery and unpleasant to look at. Alright, jump, 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 jump. Probably gonna die. There it is. Where will they reset me? Oh! Alright, well, at least the reset isn't too bad. Unless you fall like an idiot, like I just did. Yeah, with this level of stutter, it's just... it makes it super unplayable. But we'll try to power through here. Jump, 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 jump. Made it. Woof. What is... Oh, I picked up the corpse in the dining room. Nope, don't. Let's go straight to the right. See where we end up. Alright, well that's what they give you 7 lives, because this game is so freaking hard that they're like, just give the player like 7 lives, whatever. I lost the corpse. Oh, that's weak. So when they reset you, you lose the item you were carrying. Well, let's see if we can return at least one thing, huh? Let me go pick up that corpse again. And you have to press down, by the way, to pick that up. I did not notice if Atari ST had a timer. Oh, I need to get back to the scientist, but I cannot tell you if this is going to take me anywhere useful. Oh, interesting. That's why I didn't see text telling me to pick up specific items, because I think in this C64 version, all you're doing is picking up every corpse you could find. Oh. Okay. So, the challenge now is going to be finding my way back, which I'm not confident I'll be able to do. With the number of lives I have. Right, jump, go to the left, cool it, cool it. That shield is probably an obstacle, so to avoid that. Go. Nope, we know that's not going to lead me to... Oh no, I can't go back. Dang it. Yeah, I can't go back. Was that it? I think that was it. Oh, well, I mean, at this point, I'm not going to attempt anything with 0 lives left, so I'm just going to go ahead and reset us here by killing myself. Because I would like to return 1 item. If I can return 1 item, we're good. For this video. Alright, come on, buddy. I love that scream. Poor Igor. He didn't ask for this. Alright, now I have to... Alright, so we're here. We press this button. Hold on, let me read the text carefully this time. Right, so the scientist is doing some stuff, talking to his creature guy. Calls Igor. Name calls him. That's not nice. Igor can't speak here, apparently. Oh, okay, I missed it. So he tells him, go get more bodies. So yeah, this one, there's no specificity. It's just like, just go find any old bodies you can get a hold of. So, there has to be a way back. Right? Because you can't pick up multiple bodies. We've already seen that. Yeah, I'm gonna go... Oh, wait. Which... Yeah, there's a body up here that is closer than the last one. Oh, I'm gonna die real quick. And again, I could be careful, but that's boring. Oh. Come on, man. Jump. Cool it. Jump and cool it. Jump and cool it. Let this very stuttery game catch up. I cannot imagine this is how it runs if I had like a local copy, but who knows. Emulation's a funny business. Pick it up. Okay. Oh, I am about to die, which means I am going to lose this corpse. Why is there a spike and a platform right there? Nope. No good reason. There's nothing there. I mean, can I do... Yep. Lost the corpse. That's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Like, having to recover a body, get it all the way to wherever it is. I need to find where the scientist is located. If I don't know where he is, it's gonna be pointless. Alright, let's see if we can do that. I need to just get to the highest point. I'm betting the arrows indicate that. Not up there. Let's wait for this bat to go away. Nope. And not this place again. The pit we know so well. And the bats we know so well. Alright. Oh. Cool it. Jump. Cool it. Cool it. Jump. Jump. Cool it. Don't do that. Come on. Don't do that. Oh, especially don't do that. Yeah, I'll just tell you now, like the stuttery stuff, it's just making it especially difficult to like not just take a bunch of hits. At least that's what I'm choosing to blame. And then also, again, having no scrolling in your game in the early 90s, I understand technologically some computers could not do it, but it's rough. It must be really rough if, you know, you're familiar with the NES by this point, and by 92, you know the NES. Well, I guess, well, no. Maybe if you're somewhere in Europe or the UK, you don't know the NES. But like the NES had scrolling so long before this. It's a shame. Alright, at this point, I'm not even trying to deliver a body. I'm just trying to find the scientist. But I'm doing a really bad job of just getting out of this room. God, that screech is awful. It's like, I don't know. It's inhuman. Which makes sense because this is a computer making the sound, not a human. Okay, we're taking a lot of hits here. But I am just trying to get up to the top. Okay. There's a corpse to the left, but I'm not going to bother with that. I assume that's Frankenstein in the portrait there. Let's jump up here. That's gotta be the scientist up there, right? Like, what other purpose could that serve? Jump. Jump. No! Come on, I just want to find the chamber again. I know it's up high somewhere. This has to be it. Nope. Just keep going. I feel it in my gut. We're almost there. I think I did something? No, not there. Keep going up. Alright, I don't know if we'll find the scientist, but if... Man, if this was the kind of journey you have to go through to find the scientist, this is rough. Yeah, this is... I mean, there's a body. I guess I'll, you know, when in Rome, steal a corpse. Okay. Grab the body. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna die real soon here. And we ended up back here and it's over. Forget about it. Alright, well, if I'm gonna die anyway, let's just go to the right, see what's over here. It looks like the same basic level ideas were used, like, you know, going through the forest and... That's it. That volume is killing me. Hold on. There it is. Not that it matters because it's the end here. But that's it. That is Frankenstein from '92. The second of 3 games that are based on this premise and are very clearly the same company contracting their idea out to different developers. But the 3rd game won't come until later. I'm doing this chronologically, which means we're jumping around a bit. So keep this game in mind. We're going to come back to this. But for today, for day 6 of the FrankenGames, this is it. It's 2 games. After this, it'll be a bunch of other games dealing with Frankenstein. But that's it for this video. So yeah, until then, I'll see you.